Ross Bagwell Sr. Say hello, Ross.
Ross?
You can say,
You're saying hello, Ross?
you can say it, yeah.
Hello, Ross.
Hello, Ross.
Hello, world. Yeah.
Ross has been in television and broadcasting longer than Noah. I mean, really.
Yeah, it's been back since the early 50s.
Yeah.
And still at it.
Yep.
Thank goodness.
You're you know, people who don't know you, they know you're from East Tennessee.
From East Tennessee, fading to black now, but I had offices in California, I had offices in New York.
Right.
And I was with NBC for 8 years.
Right.
And my first show was Howdy Doody.
Is that right? Howdy Doody.
Howdy Doody.
Wow. How was that?
It was a great experience for me.
Really?
I even had the puppeteers after I made some money to make me a series of puppets.
Yeah.
And I have those. The other puppets are in the Smithsonian.
Really?
And I have a set of puppets that are just out of sight.
Wow. So Ross has met with so many stars over the years. You've run into so many famous people, and you had so much experience doing game shows in the 60s.
Yeah.
I mean, you know.
Then you're talking about Burt Reynolds.
Yeah.
He and I were friends, and once I was in his house down in Florida, and he was in his bedroom. He said, "I'll be out in a minute, Ross."
Right.
And see the cleaning woman come through, taking pictures off of the shelves and putting them in a box and putting fresh pictures out. And I said, "What are you doing?" He said, "Oh," she said, "Well, he's got another girlfriend coming in, and I'm putting her pictures out." So every time he changed girlfriends, he'd put their pictures around the house.
That's why he was a top box office draw for 6 years in a row.
Oh, he's a case.
He was something, wasn't he?
Oh gosh.
You know, I had the pleasure of him, and you had the pleasure of meeting him 2 years ago when we did the movie, The Last Movie Star. Remember that?
I said hello to him then.
Yeah. We brought him in here, and you know, now of course he's gone, but that was his last movie, The Last Movie Star.
Yeah.
So you know, you told us a great deal about Burt.
He's a case.
Always a lot of fun, I imagine.
Oh yeah.
So let me ask you something. So you met Frank Sinatra in your time, correct?
Yeah, well, yeah, I met, but I didn't have any friendship with him.
Is that right? But
no.
you used to run into him in different
Yeah,
places.
different.
All right.
places.
Well, we're gonna go ahead and take a break and play you a Frank Sinatra song, just for Ross Bagwell Sr. You might know this song. Do you know? I bet you do. Come on.
I do love
You know,
somebody.
yeah, you know this song. Sometimes. I don't get to see those times anymore, but hey, this is for you, Ross. We'll be back with Ross Bagwell Sr. coming up. That's the way it works.
A lot of people tuned in here.
Yeah, well, I'm a popular guy. They know you. They know that I know you. So
we got
you know.
Jeff. We got Julie. Hey.
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 So that's the way it works, Ross. Was that okay?
Somebody else on that?
There's all those people. Those are different viewers that are clicking in.
Oh, really? How
Yeah.
many people?
Richard.
I have no idea.
Jasper. Oh, Jasper's watching. Hey, Jasper.
Hey, Jasper. Oh, Jasper. Who's Jasper?
He's a
buddy.
little boy that mows the grass.
What's that?
He's the little guy that mows the grass. Jasper, do you mow grass? Anyway, let's see where we are here. Okay. So that worked out pretty good.
So we're going to go where next?
We're going to play a song by the Shirelles and the Beach Boys, and then we'll go again.
Okay.
Okay?
Yeah.
So I got to put my music bed back up. All right. We're going to talk more about game shows this next round. I lost the bed, but now I got the bed. So I'll show you in just a second. So we got a break, don't we? Yeah. So right out of that. License renewal alert. What is that? Did you hear us this time, Chris?
No, I'm going off my mic right now. I'm working on a solution right now.
Yeah. You need a radio to come off of? I got a radio in there.
No, I'll figure it out.
Yeah, I don't understand it. It's weird. Oh well. He's a good boy, that boy right there. I've known him for years.
Now, how often do you, how many shows you do?
I do 5 a week. I'm here every Monday through Friday. Yeah.
That's tough.
It's just 4 to 7. It's fun. You know, it's so much more fun than what I normally do. You know, it's entertainment. You know. Here we go. Watch this. All right, Ross, you do remember this song, right?
Which one?
This song, you remember this song?
Yeah,
Yeah.
hopefully.
Yeah, I think you do. It's 15 minutes after 4 o'clock with JJ Jeffries driving you home on Good Time 1049. Here's the Shirelles. Remember that song, right? Yeah.
Now, who programs all the music?
It comes out of Florida, actually.
They program it down and send it up
They
there?
just send the music up and then I can bounce it around the way I want it, which is cool. So, Let's see. I'm gonna get out of this right here.
So, how do you know what's playing next?
There's a song right here, a list.
Right, the blue line, below the blue line?
Yeah. Everything is blue. Everything up through here, it just all plays. What can I tell you? It's weird.
How do you see that?
That's the hard part. I'm trying to get Cindy to get she needs a big screen.
A pair of glasses.
Yeah, a pair of glasses. But no, I can see good these days for some reason. I know. All right, Chris, what do you think? Just going off the audio on that thing?
I am for now. I'm gonna try something when you come back, see if I can hear you.
Okay. I don't understand that. It's weird. Should be just cool as could be. Oh, everybody on Facebook. I forgot they were there. Whoops, sorry. They can still hear us while we talk. So, no matter what we say, Facebook's on the way.
Oh, good.
Yes. Oh. So now we'll go into a commercial. And let's see here. Then we got traffic. And then we'll come out of traffic. Let's see. So now
Hey
we go.
folks, Jamie here at Olden Franklin Motors.
So we
on
go
East
straight in
Pike,
commercials.
And after
That's
30
the way it
years
works.
of business, we have the easiest new car buying
This
And
guy's
all,
in-
the, and all the
available
commercials
in
are
the market
automated.
today.
Yeah.
That's right.
Everything's
Olden
automated,
Motors,
really.
right
I have to
next
break into
it's
it.
easy.
I have to
in
stop the
Mitsubishi.
segue
If you're
button
upside
and
down
it'll just
in your
keep going.
vehicle, we can
That's
get
where I
you
screwed
out
up
with
earlier.
the
I didn't
low
stop-
maintenance.
didn't
It's easy
stop it,
in
so my
Mitsubishi.
music bed went away.
Maintenance on the vehicle, number one in the
But I got it
industry,
back on this one now.
lowest. Because it's easy.
So this is the fun part, just listening
Best
to
payments
commercials.
in the
So you have to
industry.
kind of get through all
Because
that.
it's easy. Mitsubishi.
That's good.
Like I said,
Yeah.
folks,
You gotta have
Yeah.
you gotta have them.
You gotta have commercials.
don't worry, come on down. And
You know?
Olden Franklin Motors, Mitsubishis are the easiest to maintain in the industry.
So that's why I
It's
need a
easy in
TV show,
Mitsubishi.
Ross,
And
to
at Olden, at Kingston
follow
Pike,
all
we're
this
not worried about
stuff.
your credit.
There's
We're
not a
just
show
worried
about a
that
disc
you're on the
jockey.
bank. And it's easy. in a
Haven't seen
Mitsubishi.
one.
No, well, there
If
you
you
go.
want to get out
See,
there
look,
and
ask all
afford
these
your
guys.
car,
Don't I need a
you can
TV
in
show?
Mitsubishi.
Go
It's
ahead,
easy
say it.
in a
Yes,
Mitsubishi.
yes.
WKRP in Cincinnati.
Yeah, there you go. We'd be a lot more fun than KRP, but we don't have albums to throw. You know?
Or chickens to drop, or the turkeys.
I know.
Your voice lets him know he's safe. Shelter Insurance does the same for you. Roadside assistance is
Okay,
now
we got
included with
one
your
song to
policy.
play,
So
and
if
then
you
we'll
call
get into
and you're
us.
stranded,
okay.
just call and we'll take care of you. While you
I gotta do
take
the
care
web.
of what's most important. Find out
When's the last time you used the internet? You ain't been a radio station, how long?
We're your shelter.
Many years.
Some restrictions
Years.
apply.
What do we got here? I can't see you guys at Facebook. You're leaving me comments.
Automated
but it
a lot
says,
since I
yes.
was here.
Kenny Baker, Millie Kaiser at Sweetwater, Kenny Baker, hey buddy. There you go. We got a lot of folks in there. And they just leave comments. It's kind of cool. That's, I mean, that's just like, new wave telephone. It's just, as soon as you turn it on, they see what you're doing.
There must be a lot of lonesome people in this
Well, no, they're just a lot of, they want to see some excitement, you know.
It contains information
what kind of comments do they leave?
No, all
Pop
kinds of
up your
stuff.
pop up your laptop. You can read it from here. You don't have to look.
Oh
up
yeah, I
there.
forgot.
What would you do without me?
I don't know, dude. We're gonna have a good time here today, believe it or not, for no reason whatsoever. That's
Yeah.
why we're here.
I hope so.
Well, it's all about nothing today. It's all about nothing serious. That's what we're here to entertain people. Let's get them away from the news, the politics, and all the yak that's going on. You know, We're having fun.
That's what we're supposed to do.
I know, and Ross has just been around a long time, a day or two, and just wonderful things have happened to you in your career and life. You know, you've been such an influence to so many people. I'm sure
I
you're
don't
aware
know
of that.
about that, but 88 years is a long time to be around.
Yeah, that's right. 88 and still going strong, I might add.
Yeah.
Come on, he's got many stories. So one of the things I want to talk about, you were Roy Rogers' manager for how long?
Well, I wasn't his manager.
No.
I worked with him
Okay.
on his. He had a restaurant chain.
Yeah.
And some other things.
Uh-huh.
I worked with him for 32 years.
Wow.
And he was one character. We had a great time together.
Yeah.
We did personal appearances. We were doing a personal appearance in Washington, D.C., and we were staying at the Marriott Hotel. Somebody knocked at the door, and I went down and answered the door, and this guy flipped his billfold and said, FBI, we want to see Roy Rogers.
Yeah.
And I said, Roy, the FBI is here. And he said, well, come on in, boys. So they came on up, and he said, we just found out that there's going to be an attempt on your life today. It's a personal appearance you're making.
Whoa.
And Roy got real quiet for a minute, and then he looked at me and said, Ross, what size hat do you wear? I said, I'm not putting no cowboy hat on. And a week later, when I got home, he sent me his hat. And to this day, I still have it in my office.
I can bear witness to that because I have seen it. So
Yeah.
that's really funny. So let me ask you a question. I know in your career you did a ton of game shows, right?
Yes, I worked on a bunch of them.
Tell us about some of the game shows you worked on.
Well, Concentration, Price is Right. The name I couldn't. Just
Wow.
So many of them.
Is that right?
Oh yeah. They sent me to Canada. I did a game show up in Canada too.
Oh yeah.
And it became a real habit they got me on a bunch of game shows.
Yeah. Wow. I bet that was fun.
Oh, well, it's okay.
Yeah. Did you ever meet Kitty Carlisle?
No, I don't.
Paul Lynn? No.
No.
No. We just never know who you might have met in all these things.
Well, I met Diana Ross.
Oh, Diana Ross.
Yeah.
Oh, we got a Diana Ross story coming up. We'll save that one for a little later because I know that story.
Oh, do you?
Oh, yeah. That's a good story. And I know you were on the set of Bonanza at one time.
I went on the set for the day with Dan Blocker, and I enjoyed it very much.
Wow. That's great. So what else was outstanding here? Because I know you've met Charlie Pride and Burt and Elvis. We got an Elvis story coming up, a Diana Ross story coming up, and the Everly Brothers. So you walked in on them rehearsing, eh?
No, my
No.
brother was a musician, and
Oh, yeah?
and they went to high school together.
Oh.
And they would take my bedroom and rehearse. So
Really?
the Everly Brothers and my brother would rehearse in my bedroom, and their dad would cut my hair. He was a barber.
So it was bye bye love, bye bye hair.
That's right.
Bye bye hair. I can imagine that.
Oh gosh.
Oh, those boys were huge in those days.
Yeah, they became pretty big stars.
Yeah, they were big in those days, and still people love to hear their songs. You know, they're still very popular among a lot of group here. So I see also here you had a run in with Randy Travis at one time for in Montana.
Well, I did a show out in Montana with him and Roy Rogers, and it was a western kind of cattle drive.
Yeah.
If I got enough time to tell it?
Yeah, go ahead. Uh-huh.
And we were staying in a motel there in Montana, and Randy arrived, and his agent asked me, he said, would you send somebody down to my car to get Randy's clothes, trunk? And I said, sure.
Right.
And so they went down, they brought the trunk up and set it down, and she opened it up and hollered, Randy, your food's here. And the whole trunk was full of Gerber's baby food. That's what he was eating.
Whoa. Baby food.
Yeah, baby food.
That make you a better singer, I suppose, if you baby your voice a little, huh?
I thought that was pretty good.
Ross Bagwell Sr. is with us today, and we're going to have some fun as we keep on. Lots of stories. The Diana Ross story is funny, and Elvis is funny. A lot of those great things, they're coming up here as we keep on. Right here at Good Time 1049. Keep it tuned in, baby.
Got some new ones there.
Yeah. I got it right here. Look, great Roy Rogers story. Come get your dog. That's an inside joke. So there you go. We're getting comments. It's funny. I don't know how many people we got into two right now, but it comes and goes.
Yeah.
I was doing the Tonight Show.
Oh yeah, we talked about the Tonight Show.
Backstage. I was just working
Turn the music down a
backstage.
little, Jeff.
Okay, sorry. Yeah,
And the guy comes up to me and he says, you know June Allison?
yeah.
I said, I don't know her, but I know what she looks like. I've seen her.
Right.
He says, she gets off those elevators. You come to me immediately.
Yeah.
Well, there she comes. So I run to tell him. I said, she's here. And he turned to the guy he's with and said, that little nip's driving me crazy. I said, June Allison of all the people? You ever see June Allison?
Yeah.
Huh?
That's funny. So she was after you, was she?
She wasn't after me.
Oh, that's funny.
Yeah, it's
Who is? I don't even know who that is.
I got a chance to be on a show at CBS Hotel Atlanta.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, we'll give us a few songs, and about 10 minutes we'll go again.
Whatever.
Yeah, that's the way it works.
Yeah.
You know, we don't want to bore people, so it just little snippets work out so much better.
Oh, that's what it's your show.
Well, that's what we do. Hey guys, people are watching us. Isn't that amazing? All around the world. Hey, Steve, are you watching me in Korea? I know you are. Steven! He's my man. He said, oh, Jeff, you're a good guy. Yeah, my other guys, it's too early for them. It's 4:30 in the morning in Taiwan. You know, August is too early for him. Yeah. You know, he'll get up and yell at me at 7 or 8. You know, we usually yell at each other every day. That's my Taiwan partner. We have a good time. Yeah, well, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah, so we're just doing some things here. So you had Trigger in a hotel.
I didn't.
Oh, Roy did?
Roy did that before I started working with him.
Oh, did you?
He would
Yeah.
keep him in a hotel.
I like the story of the hat. Still got that hat. It's in your office. I've
Sure
seen it.
is.
Yeah, that's a nice hat.
Yeah. Oh gosh. Yeah.
You know, one thing I don't think we have talked about. Should we talk about I-40 Paradise or any of that stuff?
Sure. If you want to.
Yeah, I mean, I know lots of people that were on that and Club Dance.
Just don't. I won't remember all the names. Or anything.
Yeah, we don't need names. Names? We don't need names.
Yeah.
All right, let me do a break here. Good time, 1049. The Guess Who, the great Burton Cummings. Share the land, but don't share a handshake. That's the thing. You know, I don't even get into contemporary things. I don't like to talk about it, but you know, hey, so far I'm winging everybody these days. So just like, don't touch me, all these things. I don't know. We're not serious here at this show, so we won't even go into that. I hope you're having a great drive home. Please drive with care as we play the best music you've ever heard. And that's our whole gang, our whole game. I can't even talk this. I always called it this morning even. I'm losing my mind. It happens every day. Anyway, that's the way it goes with me. All right, cool. An Elvis song up here. Perkle's listening to us. You know Johnny Perkle, don't you?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, he's listening to us right now. He's been giving me a hard time.
Well, I've known him for a long time.
I know. We all have. You know, I don't think there's many of us in radio that haven't dealt with Perkle one way or the other.
Yeah.
Well, he's radio history around here.
Oh,
He might be
yeah.
watching right now.
Yeah, he might be.
Facebook friends?
I've known him.
Yeah.
I've known him since you started.
He's my neighbor.
I
Oh,
know.
Yeah.
He was killing me this morning. He had me in
Drop the
stitches.
music just a little.
He had me in stitches this morning. You know, I told him you were coming over here, so he said, "Oh yeah, I'm going to listen to Ross." So you know, he thought he called it a coup getting you on the radio.
Well, before I kick off, that's a good idea.
Well, yeah, we want to get you in here because we ain't got time for you to go somewhere else.
That's right. I'm running out of time.
You're running out of time, are you? I don't know. You might outlive us all, Ross, the way you're going. Okay. All right. Cindy, you good? Where'd you go?
She popped out.
Okay. It's almost like editing. Yeah, you know how good I am at editing, Chris. These boys, I would never edit. They always edit. I always do everything else, and I leave. I never sit in for the edit suites. No, drive me crazy.
Trying to put all the music together.
Well, that and just the commercials. I mean, he does commercials and all the video stuff, and it's like it bores me to tears. But he's like, bam, bam, bam. He is on it.
I don't usually like having clients with me when I'm doing it.
No.
I'd rather sit there.
I don't blame you.
Well,
I haven't done it in years with anybody with me. And now it's so easy because if there is a problem, you can go back and change it a whole lot easier than you used to before.
right.
You used to be locked in.
Oh man, there was some days though. Can you change this on this commercial after it was already done? And then we had to go back.
That's the last thing. Now it's not a big deal. But
yeah. But boy, in those days, it was a pain. Oh Lord. All right. We're gonna play another tune here, and then we'll go into it. All right, cool. Yeah, we'll talk about Elvis here, and I got an Elvis song lined up after we come out of it. So this will be short, sweet, and fun. How's that?
Well, I'll try to make it that way.
I'm gonna let you talk with me here on this one too. You just talk with me. You just respond.
Okay. Gotcha.
Okay?
Yeah.
That's all you gotta do. This is just gonna be a quick. We're gonna have fun.
Whatever.
You're gonna be my disc jockey for the day.
Okay.
You're ready. Hang on. Do you know Elton John? Remember Elton John?
No, but I know. Yeah,
Well,
I know.
yeah, this is Honky Cat. That was a big song for him.
That's
Yeah.
English guy.
Yeah, nice English guy. Big star, actually.
Yeah.
Huge star.
Big star. He's on a diet.
Big.
He's big.
He was
he
big.
eats a lot of food.
That's exactly right. He's a big artist. In the 70s, I guess. The 70s is when he started. I
So
suppose.
he's still very popular.
Oh, yeah, he's huge now. Yeah, of course. But
Plays
that's
a
when
lot
he
for the
started.
royal family.
Oh, yes. He's royal, all right. Royally crazy, like the rest of us.
That's the truth.
If we weren't crazy, Ross, why would we even be here?
That's right. There's other good things we could be doing.
I know. We got to have fun. I mean, we're still cooking,
Yeah,
right?
I hope.
I'm going to cook you with another song right here. This is an old song called The Game of Love.
Well, I don't know much about that. I'm too old.
You still got to love? Tell me.
Yeah.
Come on. You're... Perfect. See? That's the way you... You're good.
Yeah.
Yeah, you remember that, right?
Yeah.
The Game of Love, baby.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's what happens when you have to stay at home a lot.
I'm glad I work.
Yeah, me too. I don't do well in that category now.
No.
No, I'm kind of done, but it's okay. I've had my share of games of love. That's
game
for
of
sure.
love?
Yes, I've had it. I'm here with Ross Bagwell Sr. We're just jamming, slamming, and having a good time on, what day are we at? We're on Monday or Tuesday?
Monday.
We're Monday. Oh, it is a new week, new day. Here we are.
New week.
I'll tell you what. So let me ask you a question. I know you were a fan of Elvis. Am I right? Did you like Elvis?
Yes, I think everybody's a fan of Elvis.
Yeah.
He was kind of part of the
Part of the history.
history of music.
Yeah, no doubt. Oh, thank you.
Yeah, I met him first time at NBC. Somebody just said, "Hey, Ross, meet this guy." Well,
Really?
another guy from Tennessee.
Really?
And I said, "Hi, how you doing?" And he asked me where I was from, and I told him, and he said, "I've been there," and I said, "It's great," and walked away.
Wow.
But then one day I get a telephone call from Gary Smith at ABC.
Right.
And he says, Ross, Elvis died last night.
Right.
And I need you to get to Memphis.
Yeah.
With a film crew and film his father making some statements about his death.
Whoa.
And I said, when do you want me to go down there? And he said, right now. So on the morning of his death, Elvis's death, I was in his house in Memphis.
Wow. How was it?
It was something else. I was
Really?
in the kitchen. There was a half a glass of milk with a peanut butter and banana sandwich turned black.
Oh.
And he had already eaten out of it. And I figured that's his last meal.
Well, it could have been.
I figured that.
Yeah. On the counter. Oh, thank you. But wow. So did you have any other interaction with Elvis in your career?
No, that was about it.
Yeah.
He, along with Colonel Parker.
Oh, yeah.
And of course, Elvis's father. We did.
Sure.
All this, yeah.
Wow.
But it was an interesting shoot.
I bet it was. There was a lot of press there. All the press were there and all that
There
stuff.
wasn't anybody there.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
No kidding. So NBC was first on the deal.
Yeah, they didn't let it. It was ABC.
Wow.
And they didn't let us out of the box. They didn't let other people in. They had, they got gates there.
Yeah.
Yeah, but we were there.
You just walked on in.
They didn't walk on in. They brought us in.
We're talking about the mail stacked around.
Oh yeah, the mail was stacked around.
Well, I had to take all the fan mail he'd getting for years and stack it up as though it was condolences.
Wow.
And his father said, "Thank you for all your condolences. That's the piece I did for the TV."
Wow. Here he is, Elvis on Good Time 1049.
Come on, Elvis.
Come on, Elvis. That's so fun. It's like radio. Well, it's theater of the mind. It's still there. I mean, that's what I love about radio. We can make people think any way we want them to think.
Have you got Heartbreak Hotel?
I do. I have it somewhere. I'd have to find it.
Because our friend was the one who wrote that.
Is that really? You knew somebody wrote Heartbreak Hotel? Oh, come on. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm so bad about that. Wow, that's pretty cool.
Huh?
May Axton.
Yeah, Hoyt Axton.
Hoyt Axton. He wrote really?
Heartbreak Hotel, yeah.
Well, I didn't know that.
May wrote Heartbreak
May
Hotel.
wrote Heartbreak, his mother.
Yeah, now Hoyt wrote that Three Dog Night song, Jeremiah Was a Bullfrog.
Did he really?
Uh-huh.
I didn't know that. Huh. Well, that song we could definitely pull up right quick.
Hoyt Axton's mother's
Yeah.
the one that she called me to hire a car.
Oh, really?
Yeah, was it
34 years
34 years ago she called.
Wow.
Said, I'm sending a young lady over there I want you to hire.
Huh.
Before the day was over, I hired her. She's been with me now 34 years.
34 years. Well, any of us know you. We know Carr, so I mean, come on.
Oh, Hoyt.
I don't think we could get you through the day without Carr. I don't think.
I'll guarantee you.
I guarantee you. I'm trying to find that. We said Three Dog Night, didn't we? Where did it go there? What was the song?
Jeremiah's Bullfrog.
Jeremiah's Bullfrog. Where'd that go? Of all the songs I don't have is Jeremiah and the Bullfrogs. These go in and out of rotation, so I don't know what they put in there. Oh, Joy to the World. That's what it is.
Joy to the World.
Yeah, that's the name,
Joy
actual name.
to the World, right? Oh, the boys and girls. Okay.
But May wrote Heartbreak Hotel, and that was Elvis's first seller.
Cool.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
She's a great lady. Died in her hot tub in Nashville.
Wow, that's not good. Hang on a second. Oh, a little hunk of burning love. That's what I'm talking about. Elvis. Great stories about Elvis here with
I'm surprised my
Bob brings the big camera.
I'm surprised my camera didn't break.
You got both of us on camera. He thinks our camera will break.
That's true. Well, it probably will.
I know. I mean, come on.
Am I in your way?
Not at all. You do what you want to do.
Well, what's the next?
Here we go, Ross.
You got a subject?
Yes, Ross. This is Jay and the Americans. Do you remember that?
No,
You don't remember that?
too
Well,
old.
they were big.
I'm too
big.
old. I'm too old for that.
No, you're not too old. You're not too old for us. You're with us today. We're going to have some fun. All kinds of things. We're going to talk about Numerous things coming up with Ross Bagwell Sr. in the studio with me. 12 minutes in front of 5 o'clock at Good Time 104.9.
You know, I tried out for a Broadway show.
Did you really?
Jeff
Musical.
down.
Oh, sorry. You tried out for a Broadway show? What was it?
Beg, Borrow, or Steal with Eddie Bracken and
Is that right?
and Larry Parks. You remember Larry Parks played Al Jolson in the movie?
That's probably, Bob knows that. 'Cause,
Yeah.
he likes to wear that type of makeup.
Yeah. So I auditioned. He said first time. They said first time, hey, Mr. Bagwell. And I was number 72.
Is that right?
Yeah, and that was sit there all day long.
Yeah. Okay, let me make a move here. I got traffic and weather, so we'll get through that in a second. And
Go ahead and
let
get
me
it.
pull.
To go after.
Thanks for showing up, Bob. You know,
Remember Mr. Hurley? You remember his dad, don't you?
of course.
Yeah, we talked.
He was my mentor as well. Yeah, the best advice Jim Early told me, he said, here's the best advice I can give you. Don't hire people.
That's probably a good.
Yeah, I had a bunch of employees that time. He used to make fun of me for having employees. He's like, well, whose problem you got to handle today? He was really great. Where am I at here? Okay, there we go. Hi, Bob.
Hello there.
Thanks for showing up. Bob's going to come be in radio with me here soon and talk about his stuff. You know.
I don't speak English.
Bob don't speak English today. There's no English.
Straight tongue.
I don't know any Spanish except for Susie Quattro.
Hey, Carly, you know Spanish?
Sí, hablo español.
You do?
Ah.
Oh, there we go. We can go through the drive-through now.
Quiero un taco y burrito.
I worked as a page.
Oh, yes, and weather, of course, is, again, rain. 70% chance of rain. So make sure your sunroof is closed and your convertible top is up. That's advice for today. I can't get that music bed to stop. There we
I worked, as I said, with Johnny Carson.
go. Did you?
And the first show I worked, but he walked out going on
Oh, shit. I screwed up. I do that with that stupid traffic. It's too long, that bed, and I miss it. Okay. All right. I had this radio. Damn, I hate that.
One of these days they're going to program that so he doesn't have to be here except.
Well, it's just that you don't, that track is too long and you don't get out of it quick enough. It's just too long. I mean, I don't give 90-second weather reports.
Tell us about Johnny Carson.
Yeah, we're going to go into that.
He was kind of an introvert, wasn't he?
Yeah, he was kind of to himself.
Yeah. Was he nice? I mean,
Oh, he was nice, but not very personable.
really?
Yeah.
Huh. Well, that's a good story.
Well, I won't say that.
Yeah.
But when the first time I met him,
Yeah.
he comes on stage, and I say, "You got your pink tie on tonight, Mr. Carson?" He turned around, went back to the dressing room, changed his tie, and the writer said, "Don't ever say anything about his wardrobe." So I
Wow. No kidding.
never did.
Huh.
She asked me that question.
Hoyt Axton was on I-40 Paradise.
Mm-hmm.
Really?
I remember that.
Yeah, I remember I-40 Paradise.
I remember him being on there.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, there was a bunch of people on there. Alrighty.
You know, our first job was with J.C. Penney's.
Is that right?
In the ladies' shoe department. And I outsold all the old timers. And when Mr. Penny came to town, he gave me an award.
Really? So you knew the Penny behind J.C. Penny?
I was introduced to Mr. Penny.
Oh, wow.
Because
How funny.
he gave me an award for being the top salesman in the ladies' shoe department.
Yeah. Cool. Yeah, I don't know why that keeps opening. Gravity.
Talk about James Cadney. I met him on the elevator.
Oh, you met our striking photographer, didn't you?
Yeah.
Oh, no. Yeah, watch him now. He'll take
We need a
pictures.
circus in here now.
Well, he is a circus. Here we go, Ross.
Got you.
So you knew the person who wrote this song, is that right?
What's
This
that?
song, Joy to the World, remember this song?
Hoyt Axton.
Oh, Hoyt Axton, yeah.
Yeah, Hoyt Axton wrote
I knew
it.
Hoyt, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Well,
It was a great song, Three Dog Night.
His mother, I got to know real well, and she actually brought to me my administrative assistant, Carmita Wright, who's been with me now 34 years.
Yes, Carmita is with us tonight. Say hello, Carmita.
Hello.
Hello, Carmita's with
Hello.
us today. We got all the fun people in the house today. So, you know, the whole crew. We have 2 production folks here, a photographer who's bouncing around, but we know he's lost his mind. So, and you know that. So let's see. We were going to talk about Diana Ross.
Well, I only met Diana Ross once.
Right.
I was watching Dean Martin rehearsals with a friend of mine, and at lunchtime we went across the street to eat lunch.
Mm-hmm.
And just as we were sitting down, this group of girls come in, and he hollers, "Come on, sit with us."
Yeah.
So they came and they sat down, and I said, "Well, you know, hey, what do y'all do?" And she said, "We're a singing group." And I said, "Oh, what do you call yourself?" And she said, "Diana Ross and the Supremes." And I just thought, well, that's a good, catchy name.
Yeah.
And I was getting kicked under the table at the time. And they were on the show at NBC, and after they left, as they were leaving, I said goodbye and what have you. He turned to me and said, "Ross, did you not realize they were trying to pick us up?" And I said, "You're kidding me." So that's my case with Diana Ross.
She was trying to pick you up.
That's what, not me, but us. He said us.
Oh, us. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, come on, Ross. You were a handsome fella back in them days. They were after you, bro.
No, that was an us deal.
It was an us deal, huh?
Yeah, I didn't sing that type of music anyway.
So also, we wanted to know, you told me your first job was with J.C. Penny. And you met Mr. Penny.
Well, I was in the ladies' shoe department at J.C. Penney's when I was in high school. I had to work, and I outsold everybody. And when Mr. Penny came to town, Mr. Riggins, who was the general manager, had a meeting to everybody to meet Mr. Penny.
Yeah.
And then he announced that Mr. Penny was going to make an award to a young man who had outsold all the full-time employees. And he introduced me and brought me up front, and I got to meet Mr. Penny, and he gave me the award for sales in the ladies' shoe department, and I was still in high school.
Really? Still in high school?
Still in high school.
This was here in
Knoxville.
Knoxville, is that right?
That's right.
Wow, you got some story. So you left Knoxville and went straight to NBC, am I right?
I
Just
went
New York?
to NYU and the American Academy,
Right.
and it was an interesting thing. Going to the American Academy of Dramatic Arts, meeting the young people that were going to be actors.
Right. Wow.
Yeah, my first session, they asked if you were inhibited, and then they asked each one of us. They'd get up and they'd dance and they'd sing, and finally I got the guy next to me and said, "Mr. Northrop, are you inhibited?" And he said, "No, ma'am." And he got up in front of the audience, in the audience, the class, unbuckled his button and dropped his pants. And she said, "Now that's what I want to see. Mr. Bagwell, you inhibited?" I said, "Yes, ma'am, I sure am."
So there was no, you were
No
just,
doubt about
no
that.
doubt about that. I'm not
No.
going that direction, that's for sure.
That's right.
That was a fun story. You have so many fun stories. We're going to be back with Ross Bagwell Sr., as we keep going through our lovely drive time show. We hope you're having a great time with us. It's about a minute in front of 5 o'clock. I'm JJ Jeffries, and this is your group who loves you, Diana Ross and the Supremes. Are you ready for that?
I'm ready.
Ready, baby. Here she is. Perfect. Beauty. Beauty. What do you think, big boy?
I think it's good. He also has a Walt Disney story.
Oh, yeah. I forgot about your Walt Disney story.
Well, I just had lunch with him.
Oh, did you?
Yeah.
No big deal.
Yeah, it's no big deal. I mean, you know.
Had a
it's-
private dining room.
Really? Walt Disney did?
Yeah.
Wow. That's pretty cool. When was that and where was that?
It was in the right outside of L.A. What's the name of the town?
Oh,
Disneyland.
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 Disney World.
Burbank.
Land. World is in Florida.
Okay,
Land is in-
Disneyland. Yeah.
Yeah, world is in Florida, land is in California.
Yeah.
Lands of the
And they're
fruits
both
and nuts.
closed right now.
Yeah.
And they're both closed, yeah. We don't talk about that. That's serious stuff. We don't talk about serious stuff.
No.
Not even in the control
I
room.
didn't know Mickey could get the coronavirus.
Well, he did because he was feeling a little goofy.
Well, that's why. Well, I heard his voice is real low now.
Oh, that's the wrong character. I'm sorry.
I talked to Pat Sajak. I mean,
Oh, yeah, I wanted to go over Pat Sajak.
Pat Sajak.
Yeah.
I hired him to do some commercials, and he came and worked for me for 3 days.
Wow.
And
No kidding.
and then I told him what a wonderful job he did.
Yeah.
And I said, I wish we could do some more. And he said, anytime, Ross, just call me. And I said, well, you can't do it because you're doing Wheel of Fortune. You have no time. And he said, Ross, I do the whole year in 38 days.
Wow.
Oh, wow.
No
That's a good
kidding. I had no idea of that. 38 days.
The whole year.
Wow. That's crazy. Let's see here. This thing should come up now. Go to legal ID. So you've been here an hour, so it's not been boring, right?
No, I want to be going out of here pretty soon.
Yeah, we'll get you out of here in 30 minutes or so.
Yeah,
We said at 5:30.
30 minutes, please.
Yeah, we'll be good.
I've got a wife of how many years, Car?
63.
Huh?
63 years.
60 more than that. Well, 66, isn't it?
Uh,
66 years. 1951.
68.
68 years.
wow.
That's right.
Wow.
I had to do the math.
Yeah, 68. I knew that.
Well, we got to go through news in the break, and then we'll get back to you here as soon as we can, and give me about 15 more minutes,
Okay, I appreciate
and
it.
then we'll get you out. So but boy, this has been something else. And of course, Bob taking random pictures. I have no idea what you're taking.
As long as it fits in the
Well, you know the newspaper, they were all afraid to come.
Are they?
Yeah, they're like, we don't want to come over there. We might get the virus. I met a girl named Vera. I yelled for her over the grocery store and I mispronounced her name and I said, hey, virus. I got hit by toilet paper.
Oh, God.
Yeah, you can't say Vera, anything. Viral. Are you feeling viral? No.
I was working as
Yeah.
I worked for as a page for Perry Coyne,
Wow.
and Boris Karloff was the guest.
Yeah. Wow.
I'll tell you whenever you.
Yeah. Let me get through this little break here.
Yeah.
Well, this is radio today. Hope you've enjoyed how it works.
I'll just record it and send it to you.
We have
And
it.
you can pop it in and out.
Yeah. It's all being recorded. Everything I do is recorded.
Oh, good.
Yes.
Good.
Today it's being recorded by one of my best favorite photographers in the world. Both of them.
Oh, they're good.
I got motion and still.
I'm not.
Motion
a
and
photographer.
still.
Yeah.
I want him to work.
He's
Yeah.
He's
I've
a
got-
photographer.
Give him an art board and say, you stay on that board if I
Yeah.
cut you off.
Yeah. You know that board, Bob.
You're wearing a Freddie shirt.
I am. I had to wear the shirt. We're going to talk about that. Oh, would you do me a favor and grab one of those games in there out of that box? If you don't mind. We're going to give that away here in a second.
Illinois Governor JJ Jeffries appeared on NBC's Meet the Press as people were flooding into a
Bring that big old game in here. Yeah, there you go. That's all your artwork.
Yeah. Ross and I worked on it.
I know. See there? That's a golf game. It's called Flicker Putt Golf. They designed it. I manufactured it. How crazy.
Be sure to say Bob Longmire did the cartoon.
Cartoon.
That Bob Longmire did the cartoons, but Ross Bagwell designed the whole thing.
Thank you, Pete. And the weather, of course, a continued rain, rain, rain. 70% chance of rain tonight, a low of around 53. Tomorrow, showers mainly before 2 and a high of 64. Right now, it's 66 degrees at good time, 104.9. As we play, who are we playing? What are we playing? Oh, I know who it is. Guess who it is?
I have no idea.
It's the Beatles.
The Beatles?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Let's play the Beatles. What do you say, Ross?
I love them.
There we go. That's the way it works. Just lose your mind. Nothing is planned. All right, we're gonna get out of this, and we're gonna go back into you so you can get out of here, and we'll do Ross. He's like, "Can I have that made?" We made it, didn't we, brother?
We did.
We did, and it looks beautiful. Look at that big old box. I made that in Taiwan, and we put the rules of the game on the box lid. So that way you don't have to look for the rules.
You don't have to grab your reader.
Yeah, we have to grab your reading glasses either.
So depending on the size and so forth, I can drop off.
Okay. Yeah, we have to mail it now, apparently. We can't,
It's gonna be expensive.
we can't, well, they'll figure it out, you know. Let's see here. We got one more song and then we'll go into our shtick, I think. Oh, we got a break after this, so okay.
Are you giving one of these away?
Yeah. Yeah, we're about to.
I have to figure out how we're gonna get it to him.
I know.
What's her name you wanted to get it? The winner is my sister.
Yeah, the winner is my sister. Since she lives at my house, we'll just take it home.
Yeah. We can leave it outside the door for him. I just put a notice out. This is the last day of our interviews and visitors.
I
for a while.
know. Hey, Bob, come here and take a shot at me and Cindy and Mr. Bagwell here.
Yes!
Come here, girl. Come over here somewhere.
Hopefully, you know what? This won't be the last day ever.
No.
Just
Just
for
kind
a
of
little while. Do you want me to
scrunch, squat. There you go, Ross. Just stand there and look pretty.
That'll be hard to do.
Get our meat in there.
Yeah, get Carr in there.
Okay, here we go. 1, 2, 3.
Awesome. Thank you.
My knees are like.
I heard that. God, all that dancing you've done.
Yeah.
I know how you are. She's a singer. Let me tell you. She's a really, really good singer. Entertainer,
You like
she is.
singing?
I do your kind of music. I
She
do
does.
the standards and oldies and all the good stuff.
Good.
Yeah, jazz too.
She does.
I like Nina Simone, and I like Ella Fitzgerald and Sinatra, of course, and all the goodies. I like Diana Krall a lot. Yeah.
Louis, she does Louis.
Yes, would you What a Wonderful World. But I love it. My musicians are all University of Tennessee Jazz Studies graduates.
They just don't seem to be writing as good a songs as they were.
Not at all.
The writing
I agree.
seems to have dropped off.
Yeah.
Just no love. There was a lot more love in the air in those days.
Well, I think so.
Yeah.
Maybe that's what they
I'm
need.
telling you, they don't know what romance means. You know, they don't know what flirting means. Come on, we grew up flirting. That was our whole career. Why do we get in radio anyway? We got television, but why? Oh.
I used to go to WNOX live concerts.
Did you? What was it called? I forgot what it's called.
Midday
Midday
Merry-Go-Round.
Midday merry-go-round. Yeah.
Is it-
Swinging Eddie Beacon.
Yeah, it's a. Yeah, you. What are you doing in here? And he said, how'd you get in here? And he said, on my brother's ticket. He said, well, where's your brother? He said, he's outside looking for his ticket. That's how they started that show.
That's hysterical. Looking for
It's a
his
midday
ticket.
merry-go-round.
Yeah. Swinging Eddie Beacon.
Oh, gosh. Lowell Blanchard. was
Lowell
the host.
Blanchard, okay.
Then Archie.
I was getting ready to say Archie Campbell.
Archie Campbell,
Yeah, I
yeah.
knew
Yeah.
Archie well.
I bet.
Yeah.
I bet you got some good Archie stories.
I don't know. I don't have any good stories, but I mean,
He was something else, boy. I did a commercial with him before he passed, and it was
yeah,
just
I'm trying to think.
funniest day of my life
Who
was
was
with
it
Archie
that
Campbell.
had lunch with the guy that worked with Dolly Parton?
The guy who
Porter Wagner.
Yeah.
Wagner.
Oh yeah.
I had a lunch with him, and I said, I want to ask you one question. And he said, what's that? And I said, did you or didn't you? Talk about Dolly.
Yeah.
And he said, if I told you I did, you'd think I was lying. If I tell you I didn't, you're going to think I was lying. So let's just leave it at that.
Did you hear she wants to pose for Playboy?
I saw that.
For her
Dolly wants to
birthday?
she wants to pose for Playboy.
She does her spots and stuff over at our studios there. And that,
Oh, yeah.
About, been about 6 weeks ago, you and I went over and
it was more like 6
give
months
her a
ago.
hug.
Yeah.
Yeah, she
Yeah.
made pictures with her.
Lord have mercy.
Seen her in a while.
We were in the photo shoot for the opening of one of the Dollywood parks, and it was the Splash. What is it?
Splash Country, yeah.
Yeah, and we were being filmed riding the rides, and there was a 12-year-old boy that was in the shoot with me playing the part of my son. And he was freezing because it was in May, and she was there, and she said, "Come here, sweetheart, come here, let me get you warm." And she had a fur coat on, and she snuggled him, the face going this way, in her fur coat, and his daddy was like, "Son, you don't even have any idea."
Her dad was probably like, I'm cold.
Just jealous.
You got no idea, son.
Oh,
I'd start
goodness.
crying if I were him.
I'd start crying. He said.
Yeah.
Said, whatever he had, Dolly, I got it.
That is too funny.
Yeah.
All right, we're gonna play one more song and then we'll go into us and give this away and talk about things.
All right, going to a close.
Wow.
Hi, Facebook. Everybody's up there. I keep forgetting that it's there.
Yeah. While we're on break, any other stories we want to talk about that we can grab on here, even though if it's not going to be on air?
Oh, I don't
That's
know.
okay, I think we could stay here all day doing stories.
Yeah. I got one more session for you and then we'll be out. I just have to play one song and then we're out.
Okay, that's
Okay,
fine.
there's one more session.
I just want to get home with,
Yeah,
you know, my
okay.
wife's bedridden.
Yeah, I'll get you out of here right now.
Has been for 3 years.
To tell the truth is
Huh?
To tell the truth is a good story.
Couldn't hear you, huh?
To tell the truth. You were on
We'll
the
do
show.
it right now.
You were on the To Tell the Truth show.
Oh, I was on To Tell the Truth on CBS.
That's hard to say. To Tell the
It is.
Thank you, Pete. And weather, of course, again, 70% chance of rain. More rain. How much rain do we really need? I don't know. Low of 53. And tomorrow, of course, 60% chance of rain. Rain. I am here with Ross Bagwell Sr. in the studio today.
What was that we were talking about?
Ross, you're right here.
The truth.
Yeah, here he comes. Hey, Ross, so we're going to wrap this up with you. Let's talk about your game.
Well, first off, to tell you, I did a show at CBS as a guest, To Tell the Truth.
Oh, yeah?
I was Al Tell, a famous water skier. And they actually bought it, and I got $360. I won they picked me as Al Tell,
As after you were the winner, eh?
the water skier.
Oh, that's funny. Oh, so anyway, Ross has created a lot of things, and one of the things you've created is the Bad Golfers Association of America.
Great organization.
It's absolutely great because those of us who are such bad golfers, you know.
There's plenty of them, and a lot of people wanted to be part of it.
That's right. How long ago did you actually come up with this?
Well, I guess it's been, about 5 years ago.
5 years, yeah.
Mhm.
So we have a game that we created called Flicker Putt Golf. And it's a big game. If you're on Facebook with me right now, you can see how big this is. This is a board game that's very cool. It comes with a shirt. It comes with a certificate. It comes with Freddie the booklet. And Freddie is, he's pretty much a donkey, right?
No, that's Freddie's the one who the story is about how the Bad Golfers Association was formed.
Right.
He was.
Oh, he's a goat. I'm sorry.
He was a goat.
How did I get that confused?
He was a goat that was feeding on the golf course.
Oh, he was feeding on the golf course. Oh, I should have known that.
Yeah, and he swallowed one of the golf balls.
Oh,
and
yeah.
The championship is going to be decided on which one comes out first.
So we don't even want to go there.
No.
Anyway, so we're going to give away a game from Ross Bagwell Sr. You guys can enter at goodtime1049.com or you can just give us a call at 865-246-7978 as we share a few more stories here, and Ross will have to get out of here. But, it's been a pleasure. You have such a great history in our industry. We went to the film festival. Remember the film festival we went to a couple of years ago, and you had your movie. What was the name? Prison Break-In.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. So if you ever look for Prison Break-In, that's probably out there in the digital world somewhere.
It is.
Yeah. And there's a couple of more movies. He's done several movies. Good Lord, we go all the way back to what was it? What am I thinking of? I've lost it.
I-40.
I-40 Paradise, right. Anybody in the Knoxville region remember I-40 Paradise? There was tons of people on that around here. And then, of course, Club Dance.
Did 1,800 hours.
1,800 hours of Club Dance. Mm-hmm. That's amazing. And I still see those dancers sometimes.
I decided I was going to pay each dancer $50 because I figured nobody would show up.
Yeah.
And I look out my window and there's a line all the way to the road. I called down and said, "Forget the $50."
Well, it went on for a long time, and then you did the big show called Hey Dude.
Hey Dude, yeah.
Yeah, Hey Dude.
Yeah.
I remember watching that with my kid when he was a kid, and I had no idea because you and I hadn't met at that time. But it was a huge hit for, what was it, CBS, or who was that on?
No, it was on the
Nickelodeon channel. That's right.
Shot that out in Arizona.
Yeah, that's right. Well, people love that. Those kids, my kid was like 10 or 9 or something, I forgot. But huge story. Well, Ross, I just want to thank you for coming by and sharing your stories.
Enjoyed it.
And being with us. And this is the first time that Ross has been in a radio station since it's been digital.
Well, yes. The microphones were a little different. They're all on a stand.
Well, they're still big and furry. That's the thing. They were furry back in your day. They used real fur.
Real fur,
yeah. And now we've got fake fur.
Yeah. I've enjoyed it very much. Thanks for the invitation.
Thank you so much. Ross Bagwell Sr. right here on Good Time 1049.
Yay.
When did you say send the check?
We'll send it on up to you.
Okay.
Am I on or am I off?
That was fantastic. Hey Dude, was that the Dude Ranch?
Drop it, Jeff.
Yeah.
Jeff.
The Dude Ranch.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, but was it a reality show or was it scripted?
It was scripted.
It was scripted, okay. And it was about the young people.
About the young kids working on a dude ranch.
Working on a dude ranch.
Yep.
Now, one thing,
I went out there to a dude ranch and got some property and built another dude ranch on the dude ranch. They furnished the horses and everything for us.
Wow.
It was really.
I remember it because it was huge. Because somebody had messed up on Nickelodeon and you got the slot. Isn't that what happened? I forgot. Or you just got the slot.
I don't know.
I don't remember either.
But I saw you had to build the lodging for the boys and the girls.
Yeah.
Yeah, and all that. So they lived on the set?
They lived in a motel there, yeah.
Yeah, that's neat.
It was something else.
Yeah, and it was a hit.
Hey, it was a hit. They enjoyed it. It was
your
huge.
son worked on it a lot.
My son directed it. He passed away 11 years ago, but he directed the majority of it.
It was a great show.
Good show.
All right, buddy.
It's good to see you.
Let's get him out of here now. Thanks.